Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family-friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully. Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully. Oh man, things are hitting the fan today. I think I'm only on Twitch right now. I think we're only on Twitch and TikTok. Yeah, all hell broke loose like right before the show. So hi everybody. Welcome. With me today, as always, is my man, my redneck brother from another mother. You know him as the Toothless Wonder himself. It's JT Hollis. Hello, sir. How are you? You're muted.
Sir, it's because you shocked me. Sir, who the hell are you talking to?
You. Talking to you. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you. Can you whistle through your gums?
Not really.
Very
windy.
Go to twitch.tv/accidental punch. That's where we're live. Yeah, we're having a lot of issues today. I don't know why. No joke, like a minute before the show, OBS crashed. I couldn't recover. I'm on TikTok using a virtual camera at the moment. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. So
it's too hot for the computer.
Oh, it's something. But you know what? Even because I'm in safe mode with OBS, all my scenes are gone.
Oh God.
Yeah. So even my Elgato Stream Deck is having issues.
Oh jeez.
And I'm like, all right, what's going on here? And if I look at it, it says waiting for OBS. So I'm like, great. What else can happen?
You see that you shouldn't ask that question.
I can't even change your camera. I have to do old school and actually like hit solo camera and then transition. That's why I have the Stream Deck, so I don't have to do that. Which means break time is going to suck.
Right.
Suck big time.
Not much of a break for the boss of the show tonight.
Yeah. Yay me. Yay. I don't know why it happened.
So other than, you know, the holy hell that's just happened over the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
How's it going otherwise?
Well, I would like to say things are good in this world, but yeah, no, we know that's not true. The world has lost numerous people since we last saw you guys.
Right.
Bonnie Tyler passed away. That's a bummer. She had an amazing voice. Dr. Alan Grant himself, Sam Neill, passed away. Who was it? Senator Graham, right? Senator Graham.
Yeah, yes, Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham just passed away as well. But there's more. Like, it wasn't just them. And I kind of went, shit, it's Michael Jackson all over again.
Right. Well, I even messaged you and said, dude, they're dropping like flies.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I mean, every day it was somebody else. The guy who played one of the paramedics on Emergency.
Yes.
Passed away. Let's see. Don Iwerks.
Yep.
The Oscar-winning film producer, passed away. Pat Oliphant, political cartoonist, passed away on the 13th. Joanne Pettit, British-born actress, passed away.
Yep.
Wai Ching Ho,
yeah,
who was an actress as well.
She was in Daredevil.
Let's see. Peter Van Norden.
Oh, God.
Passed away.
It's crazy.
Lindsey Graham, we know about. Mary Funk.
Yep.
Pioneering aviator. She went up in the first launch that Soros did.
Yep.
Sam Neill, Mr. Jurassic Park himself. Christina Sands, reality television personality. Randolph Mantooth.
Yep.
Another actor known for starring as a paramedic. George E. Johnson Sr., groundbreaking businessman. Swedish actor Kjell Nilsson.
Okay.
I think that's how you say his name. Big Tank said Randy Montooth. Yep. I think that was the...
Yep, Randolph.
Yeah, Randolph Montooth. And I mean, those are just to name a few. Let's see. Well, that was July 3rd. Gloria Dawn Beeman.
Yeah.
June 30th was Russell Arthur Wallace. July 7th, Margarita Rubio. Let's see. July 13th, retired Reverend Martin R. Lugo. I mean, the list just goes on and on.
Did you say Josh Grassetti?
No, I did not.
So, Broadway star, took his own life. Age of 44. Craziness, I know. It's weird.
Let's see. I'm looking through more of this list, and this is the list that I'm reading from is just the California / Los Angeles obituaries.
That's a big one. Want to say hi to Allie, who just came in on TikTok. Hello, darling. Good to see you. Hello. Hello. La, la, la. We're getting all the...
Kaya says, the lady from Daredevil, that one made me so sad.
Yep. She was the leader of the Hand in Daredevil.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Don't mess with that woman. She would have kicked your ass.
It wouldn't be hard to do that anyway.
It's true. It's very true.
I mean, it's just, and like I said, I texted you. It's like, dude, they're dropping like freaking flies. What is going on?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's just amazing how, and it's 95% of them are people that you and I grew up with.
Oh yeah. It's crazy.
You know, it's just like, come on.
And you know, the sad part is, and granted, death is death. You know, it's a sad thing to begin with. And it doesn't matter what your faith is, you know. There are people actually out there celebrating the death of politicians. And you're like, why? Why are you doing this?
Right.
You know? And then you get news that Sam Neill died.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I did, I put Jurassic Park on yesterday. I felt it was necessary to watch Jurassic Park. Just
Right.
saying, you know?
Yeah.
If I wasn't doing the show today, I'd probably watch Jurassic Park 3 because that was the next one he was in. And then I would skip to, Dominion, which all bad, by the way. Anyway, but
let's see, a couple more. I don't think I mentioned Laura Bennett.
Yep.
She's the singer for LMFAO's Party Rock Anthem.
Yeah. Did they ever say what she died of?
Let me click and see what it says.
I think it was, and I have to tread lightly when I talk about this because if I say the wrong thing, people are going to take it out of context.
Cause of death has not been made public as of yet.
Okay. I don't understand the whole accidental overdose thing. I don't
That is
understand
a very, very foggy line.
It is. It's that gray area. Big Tank says suicide.
Yeah, I think when they say that, they're trying to say suicide without saying suicide.
What, the accidental overdose?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I mean, to me, when I hear accidental overdose, that's the first thing I think of. Just like when Matthew Perry, died.
That was a little bit of a different situation, though.
Yeah, but it's still along the same lines because that's what they came out with at the beginning as well, was an accidental overdose.
Right. Lady Death, someone wanted to get high but didn't want to end things. Okay.
Big Tank says, I'll say it, no overdose is accidental.
Right? And that's my thing. Because listen, once you're on drugs, it's a bad thing. Everybody knows this. And people have a hard time getting off said drugs, right? That's why they go into rehab. That's why they do, they go into AA or anything like that when it comes to alcohol and stuff like that. But when you're taking drugs and you put them into your body, and then you take another drug that's basically going to have a reaction to already said drugs in your system.
Right.
I personally don't feel that that's an accidental overdose. You know what you're doing. You're taking those drugs.
More than you, you're taking more. You're purposely taking more than you know you're supposed to take.
Right. And as Big Tank put it, especially when you're not supposed to ingest drugs that's not medically needed. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Did we mention Gene Shalit?
No, we did not.
Gene Shalit died at the age of 100.
You know what? Nailed it.
Hey, that's a long life.
Absolutely.
Love Island USA executive producer dies during production in Fiji.
Oof.
David Hockney, an artist known for his pool scenes, has died at 88.
Pool scenes.
Pool scenes. Yes, that's what it says. Pool. Pool.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
The voice of Lilo.
Yes.
Died at 35. Davia Chase, I think that's how it said.
And that was a couple of weeks ago. And I remember that because she was pretty young. But.
Yeah, 35.
But I stress that because she has had a lot of drug issues, financial issues, criminal issues. Like she went down this path that it just boom,
was not a good path to go down.
No, and don't get me wrong, she did get cleaned up, but think about it. The damage you're doing to yourself.
Yeah, it's already done.
Is already done. Like when Eddie Guerrero passed away, holy crap, was that unexpected, right?
Right.
But at the same time, us wrestling fans are like, yeah, it was unexpected. It's sad, but you know what? He's not in pain anymore.
Yeah.
Because we knew the damage, what he had done,
Right.
Want to say hi
Well,
to sexy mama. Hello. How are you, darling? Good to see you.
I mean, then we have things like the 24 or 25-year-old soccer player from South Africa
What happened with that one? How did I
that
miss
just
that?
passed away. Died 2 weeks after helping South Africa reach the knockout stage of the World Cup.
Ooh.
Have not released a cause of death as of yet. The Cape Town Central Police registered an inquest for investigation following the discovery of the 25-year-old male on Saturday.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Oof.
See, yeah, like I said, they're investigating things to see what happened and everything.
Yeah.
It's
Now-
like, just I hate to
know.
keep saying it over and over again, but they were chopping like freaking flies.
Yeah. Big Tank says they're investigating a suicide as well.
Yeah.
Now, with Sam Neill, apparently that was very unexpected. It was unexpected.
As unexpected as Lindsey Graham's was.
But it also did not have to do with his cancer. Because he had gotten a very aggressive cancer, beat it. It was out of his system.
He was still cancer free.
And then that was it. He just boop.
Yeah, I don't think they've revealed.
No, for him they didn't, just because
revealed
of
his cause of death yet.
Yeah, that's something that's going to be revealed in like a week or two.
Yeah,
because maybe a week or two. They may not even release it at all.
Right.
But like I was following him on TikTok, and when all his videos on TikTok were just little things, but the latest one that he posted, he had a wind-up Charlie Chaplin figure, and it was just walking around the table. That was it. And I'm like, oh, he likes Charlie Chaplin too. Because I love Charlie Chaplin. I love all that stuff.
Who doesn't love Charlie Chaplin? If you don't love Charlie Chaplin, or at least like him, something's wrong with you.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. Let's see. Sexy Mommy says, have you guys heard about the bricks and minifig scandal? Oh, yes. We
talked about that.
We kind of beat that with a dead horse.
I mean, is there an update to the story that we don't know of yet? Or
I'd like to know. I think there's got to be something along those lines. But at the same time, those things are expensive these days.
Sully, do you want me to make you go, what the hell now?
Oh,
or do you want me to make you go, what the hell later?
You know what? Just give it to me now. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Take the hair off the arm. Let's just do it. Why not?
Right. Just yank the freaking tape off and get it done with.
Just get it started and pull.
So, we've been talking about a lot of wrestling and a lot of football stuff that has been going up for auction here as of late.
Yes.
Well, the WWE legends Stone Cold Steve Austin and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson have made history together once again.
Oh, no.
They auctioned off an autographed 1-of-1 trading card this past weekend.
Okay.
Guess how much they made with it?
Oh, no. 6 figures?
No.
No? Less?
But close.
Or more?
Less.
Okay.
$82,825.
Damn.
Article number 5, if you would like to see a picture of the card, or if you would like to post a picture of the card.
Working on it.
The 1982 Wrestling All-Star Series A Hulk Hogan PSA 9 holds the distinction as the most expensive WWE trading card, as it fetched $132,000 at auction. So this makes theirs the second most expensive WWE trading card in history.
Okay.
The rivalry between Stone Cold and The Rock was the backbone of the famed Attitude Era.
Yes, it was.
Yes, I will agree. And the two icons will remain tied together in WWE history.
That's crazy.
I want to say hi to our good friend, Miss Amanda. Hidden Nature's joined us in the chat room today. She says, my tooth hurts. Anyone got any pliers?
JT's got a whole garage full of tools.
I got a couple pair of pliers.
Oh, wait a minute. I got pliers. I got wrenches.
I was going to say, you got some tools there too.
Here, let me pull it out. This will get me, I just, there you go. Just put it there and yank.
Just tie a string around it and then tie it to the bumper of a car and have somebody take off really quick.
So that card right there went for $80,000.
$82,825.
That's insanity.
And all it is a picture of them and their signature.
Yes. But
that's it.
But that's a dual autograph card that's specific for autographs. That's number one. Number two.
And there's only one made.
Yeah. Number two, I don't know if it makes me go WTF, but I will say that if that card was signed like to Joe or to Jim or something like that, the value will decrease big time.
Right.
So the fact that this is just The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's pretty awesome.
I think I know the one thing they could have done on this card that would have made it break six figures. Well, you got The Rock in his famous, bring it pose, right?
Yep.
So why don't you have Stone Cold doing his famous salute? If he'd have been doing that, I guarantee it would have broke six figures, and I guarantee it would have beat the Hulk Hogan card.
Yeah. But there's only one of these?
One of one.
Wow.
So, I mean, you talk about limited edition.
Right.
Real quick, want to say hi to our good buddy, the Shitmeister himself.
About
It's
time.
the one and only Bunky has joined us in the chat room.
About time. Slowpoke.
So if you had the extra $83,000, Sully, would you have bought the card?
No. No.
Why not?
And don't get me wrong.
I mean, I know you're a big WWE wrestling fan.
I am. Nothing against The Rock.
Okay.
Nothing against Stone Cold, because I love them both. They were amazing when it came to the Attitude Era.
Yes.
Not my favorite wrestlers.
Gotcha.
Love them, though.
Carol, I think you had it right the first time. Binky works better than Bunky.
That's true. Now, again, nothing against The Rock or Stone Cold, because I love them. They are amazing. They brought wrestling in the Attitude Era up to where it needed to be.
Right.
Now, if that card was The Undertaker, yes.
See, but who would you Shawn, I think I would put Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels or Mick Foley?
Well, the reason I say Shawn Michaels is because, of all the main event, like SummerSlam, WrestleMania type matches, one that always pops almost instantaneously in my head is The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell. The other one that pops in my head is Undertaker versus Triple H with Shawn Michaels as the referee.
Yeah, but that was much later. That was much.
I mean, those are the ones that pop into my head, you know. So those, to me, those are memorable matches. So it's like, you know, who would be the best one? I mean, Mick Foley, I think would fall. I mean, I think it would be a coin toss, really, between Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Mick Foley.
Here's my reasoning for Mick Foley and The Undertaker, if it was that type of card. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, was a phenomenal match.
Yeah, it was.
Probably one of the greatest matches ever. Okay? However, Undertaker
who's Mick Foley?
What?
I was asking Bunky, who's Mick Foley?
Yeah, that's a good question. Undertaker and Mick Foley's first Hell in a Cell.
Was that the one where he went off the top of the cage?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That Hell in a Cell alone made you forget about Undertaker and Shawn Michaels' Hell in a Cell for a few reasons.
I'll give you that one.
He went off the cell and hit the table. That's number one. Number two.
What about when he did it with Rikishi?
No. Here's why.
Okay.
Here's why.
Because he landed in the back of a truck with straw for padding.
Exactly. And he didn't even go all the way down to the ground. Because the truck, if you notice the flatbed of that truck, that was pretty high up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the Hell in a Cell with Undertaker and Mick Foley, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, except for one thing. Getting thrown off the cell, because that was planned.
Right.
And when he went through the cell, which was not planned. Because if he had moved 1 ounce or 1 inch or whatever in a different direction, he would have been dead in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
And even Undertaker and Mick Foley have both stated that because of their weight, now mind you, the Undertaker's a big guy.
Yeah, yes.
Mick Foley is smaller now than he was because he's doing DDP yoga and all that. He's actually, looking after himself, which is amazing.
Right.
But they also only used zip ties to hold everything together. And it was,
I remember them talking about that. They were talking about how they were walking around on the top of the cage and all you heard was ping.
You can hear it in the videos. Like if you watch just that match, you can hear the pinging of the zip ties over the crowd.
Well, you can see the cage dropping further and further with every step they took.
Yeah. So
it was crazy.
I will say that because of that, if they had a dual autograph card, that's the card that I would spend the money on. And it would probably be worth a lot more.
Oh yeah. That'd be $250 easy.
At least. And
Big Tank goes, by God, as God is my witness, he's broken in half. I remember that call. He said JR made the Taker Foley match the greatest.
Well, I like, so there's a lot of video going around now with, interviews with both Mark and Mick Foley about just their wrestling career. Now that Undertaker is no longer the Undertaker, he's telling these stories. Some of these stories, holy crap, are hysterical.
Yeah, they are.
And I'll be the first person to tell you, watch his podcast, 6 Feet Under, because some of the stories and some of the questions that he answers, my God, I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
The opposite of what you think the answer is going to be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like being on the road with Paul Bearer and not stopping to go to the bathroom when he needed to go to the bathroom, and he pissed himself. I mean,
that's what Gatorade bottles are for. Anyway,
so yeah, I would say Undertaker, Mick Foley. Yeah, I would spend that on. And again, no disrespect to The Rock and Stone Cold, because
no,
I loved them. They were phenomenal.
Bunky, I think you meant to say the Hornswoggle interview.
Yeah, Hornswoggle was good.
It came out the Horns Swagger interview.
That one, and they just had one recently with Bubba Ray Dudley. That's a good one too, because the two of them are they're hysterical. They really are.
Well, and the thing of it is, sometimes you watch some of these wrestling matches and you're like, man, these guys are wild animals.
Yeah.
And, the way they fly through the air and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, I think I've seen one of the best / worst person flying thing that I've seen in a long time.
Which would be?
Sully number 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yes.
Well, we've done many stories over the years of people getting stupid.
Yeah.
When it comes to wild animals.
Yeah.
But
from
in
alligators,
this case, and this is the one time I will say it, unless it happens again. In this case, I really don't think it was a case of them getting stupid with a wild animal. There was a grandfather
I'm going to
in
say
Yellowstone Park that got attacked by a bison.
Yes.
But here's the thing. When you watch the video, okay, this bison is rolling around on the grass and, doing his bison thing.
Well, wait a minute. Because when you first watch the video, the bison's not doing a thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, he rolls around and then he sits up and he's just sitting there. And then he rolls around again a little bit more. There's longer videos, but this was a good article that Nakaya found for us.
Oh, it was awesome.
And they're across the street, back by a big patch of pine trees.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't make any aggressive moves towards it. They didn't throw anything at it. They weren't trying to feed it. They weren't trying to pet it. Any of that stupid stuff that we've seen in the past. It was very simple. Grandpa and his grandson stopped and took a quick picture.
Yeah, let's take a look.
And Sully, let's play the video and show them what happened next.
Because it's awesome.
So, a terrifying encounter inside of Yellowstone National Park where a massive bull bison sent a tourist flying in the air.
Watch as that man is trying to escape before the animal tosses him 8 feet into the air. Experts warn that this is the most dangerous time of year to get too close.
Joining us now is filmmaker and wildlife naturalist Casey Anderson. Casey, this is just stunning video, but let's start with, did this man have it coming, getting in the proximity of that bison?
Yeah, I wouldn't say had it coming. He was actually a pretty good distance away. Yellowstone Park recommends 25 yards to stay away from bison. Yeah. But this time of year, as you mentioned, is the bison rut or the mating season. And those bull bison are hopped up on testosterone. They're 2,000 pounds. They're angry. And if you get close to them, they're going to take it out on you. And that's what happened here. He was close enough. He was moving around in the bushes. The bison was annoyed. He ran away. And next thing you know, he's flying through the air.
So, sir, a couple of things I noticed. First, they're really fast.
But that's the thing. That bison got around those trees so fast.
I'm surprised Grandpa made it around them trees twice.
Yeah.
He made it around them trees, but he did save his grandson in the process of doing that.
True. Lady Death says this every bone in my body hurt.
Yeah.
And
Big Tank says, man, I can see my house from here.
and I say, Wendy, I can fly.
Look,
And
man,
then
no.
the tail starts spinning around, and then it goes straight before he charges.
Yeah, that's actually a really good observation.
Yeah, really good observation. I don't know why I just, did that, but.
We begin, though, with two.
Oh, we begin where what? I don't care.
I'm going to see if I can find the longer video.
Yeah, if you can find a longer video, that'd be great. Because it shows you they're pretty far from the bison,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
wondering
and
if that
I want to try to
bison-
find the full video.
I'm wondering if that bison just got a whiff and went, ha, ha, coming at you.
Right.
And the old guy just went, no. Commence docking procedure. Ah! Run. Because that's what happens. That's what happens. Goes, whee! Ka-chunk. I don't know.
Maybe this-
If I saw a bison like charging at me,
Right.
later.
Oh, God damn it. Sign in to confirm you're not a bot.
I don't know. Wait,
Oh.
well, would it be wise to run from it? Or would it be wise to just stay in one spot?
That's a good question.
Someone look that up. Let us see what it says.
What to do if bison attacks you?
Charges, not attacks, charges.
Charges.
It's going to attack you no matter what.
Right.
But like he said, they're in heat right now because it's mating season.
They're in rut.
Sure. Also known as boing.
Let's get it. Let's get it on.
That would turn so many people off and make them run. It wouldn't even be funny.
Right.
And be like, no, leave me be. Leave me be. Because, yeah, that'd be bad.
See if this one's going
Do
to
we
work
know?
for me.
Did we find it? What is
I got it, but I'm not.
What does
I'm not
AI
finding
say?
the one that's got the full video. Damn it. Dag nabbit.
All right, let's see. AI overview. And I take AI overviews with a grain of salt.
Right.
It is much better to run or seek cover. Never stand your ground against a charging bison. Bisons are incredibly agile and can run up to 35 to 40 miles per hour, which is about 3 times faster than a human. Outrunning one in a flat sprint over a long distance is nearly
here we go.
impossible. Here are survival tips. Survival tips. If a bison is charging at you. This is just too good. All right, here we go.
That'll be interesting.
Tip number 1. Find cover immediately. Run to a substantial obstacle like a large tree, a large rock, wall, or vehicle, and put it between you and the bison.
There you go.
Dart if necessary. If out in the open, run and be prepared to quickly dart to the sides at the last second, as bison are less maneuverable at high speeds. Makes sense. Charging at you, sidestep, at the last minute, don't get hooked.
Right. I sent you a link.
All right. Never play dead. Unlike some bear attacks, playing dead against a charging bison will not protect you. You know what?
I would agree with that.
I like those. Big Tank says, number 1, put head between legs. Number 2, kiss your ass goodbye. It's almost like in a thunderstorm. You want to put your head down and your butt up in the air.
Or at least get ready to get over your fear of heights.
Yes, that too. All right. So you said you found.
Well, this is one. It's still from CBS Evening News, but it actually shows how far away these people are from him.
Okay. Whew, man, I mean, he just flies.
Yes, he does.
Oh, they
He
show
flies
more of the
at least
video
8
too.
feet up in the air.
They show more of the video. You know what? I'm gonna check this out here. Hold on a minute. Let me just adjust the player because I have to do that from time to time. This is from a CBS affiliate.
CBS Evening News with Tony DeCopel.
Whatever.
Something like that.
There's one thing on our prep sheet that I didn't put on, but I'm going to bring up in a minute or two because this is hysterical. But let's take a look at the CBS report here.
Harrowing moment. A 65-year-old grandfather was tossed violently in the air by a bison at Yellowstone National Park.
Everyone's bison! Look out, a bison!
The incident was captured by photographer Mike McLeod, who was camping in the area with his wife.
I was just trying to get some dramatic footage of this bison rolling around behind a picnic table.
You did it, sir. You got it. Oscar worthy. Just saying. Let's go on.
Carl Isom McDaniel was visiting the park with his grandson. Witnesses say they were about.
See how far away they are?
I mean, that's a pretty good distance.
That's at least 25 yards.
At least,
if not more.
Let's go on.
I mean, but there's the part of the video that I saw, the camera wasn't zoomed in on it.
Yeah.
And you could tell they were a good distance away from this thing.
But look at the bison. He's just laying there.
Mm-hmm.
He's not being aggressive, nothing.
It's almost like he said, who the hell said you could take my picture?
Right? Let's go on.
Away from the 2,000-pound animal when it suddenly started chasing the pair.
And as soon as the bison stands up, the grandfather, he's like, we're out of here. Let's go.
After this white pickup passes by.
I mean, that was a pretty good distance.
Mm-hmm.
He had to cross like a driveway.
A road.
Yeah.
The pair quickly raced for cover behind some trees. The bison suddenly charged the pair, the grandfather making a run for it, luring the bison away from his grandson.
After the second loop.
I will admit, that grandfather had moves. He did a pretty good job with running.
There's trip 1 around the tree.
Around, the bison finally caught up to the grandfather, hooked him, and threw him up in the air.
8 feet in the air before landing hard.
I paused it in the air. He's one way.
Whee!
Right next to his attacker.
And I was afraid that he was going to gore the guy on the ground.
All right. The way he landed.
Oh, he hit hard.
He hit hard. Definitely knocked
flat.
the wind out of him. Maybe we can get an update on his injuries, but I'm going to say at least a dislocated shoulder. At least. Possible broken arm. And possible broken ribs. Possible. While JT's looking that up because you can see he's diligently searching, we're going to go on.
At that point, it stopped being fun to video, and I knew I had to get that bison away from the victim because the bison was very, very agitated.
That victim, still reeling from the encounter, is on the mend after surgery, posting this message to well-wishers. Thank you, everyone. I am okay.
Yay, he's okay. But what happened? I want to know. I want to know what you're feeling. Aside from embarrassment, because wow, and you really shouldn't be embarrassed about that. That is a freaking bison. You went toe to toe with a bison. How many people can actually say they went toe to toe with an aggressive bison and lived?
Right.
Especially at 65. Let's go on.
A lucky outcome given the incident happened at a time when bulls can be especially aggressive.
It's the beginning of the breeding season, the rut, so their testosterone levels are up.
Professor Bill Hamilton, a longtime Yellowstone bison researcher, says the victims did everything right, but urges visitors to stay vigilant.
It's a double-edged sword because they're going to the world's first national park and experiencing a largely intact ecosystem, but they know nothing about how to interact with animals.
He hit the tree, too.
And Tony, this is the second documented bison attack in the park this year at a time when visits are higher than ever. Now, park officials say bison are usually gentle but will defend their territory when threatened. In fact, a 70-year-old died from a bison attack in South Dakota's Custer National Park back in May, Tony.
Yeah, it can be very serious. Tom, thank you very much.
So there you go. They have some issues going on there.
Okay. 65-year-old Carl McDaniel sustained a broken femur, broken in 4 places near the hip.
Ouch.
A badly injured right leg and severe bruising.
No broken arm, huh?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
No, he went into surgery to reset his leg. And it said that he is in good condition.
Nice.
He didn't walk away, Nikaya.
Yeah, no, he wasn't walking away from that. No.
Not with a broken femur, broken in 4 places by the hip.
Yeah. Now the question is, did that happen when he got hit by the bison and lifted in the air, or when he came crashing down?
Yes.
To everything.
I would say at least 1 from the hip from the buffalo and the other 3 from the landing.
You think so?
That would be my guess. So what were you going to bring up, sir?
Oh, so but before we top this off for the first hour, because it's already 8:50.
Right.
There's a new parasite going around. Have you heard this yet?
The one that's making everybody have explosive diarrhea?
Uh-huh. Explosive diarrhea parasite, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't. It's something sporiasis. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Yeah, it's like cycle something or other, you know. However, I was working today, and I had just gotten off the phone with a customer, and my phone went off because, you know, I get these wonderful things that pop up in my news feed, and I either send it to Lady Death or I hold off on it. This one I held off on because apparently this is a thing and has been around for a very long time.
Cyclosporiasis.
Yes. But this year, for some reason, it's a thing. It's a thing. Now, Big Tank said Sully had just eaten Taco Bell. I avoid Taco Bell like the plague.
I just had it a couple of days ago.
Okay. I'm not a Taco Bell person. Okay. I never really was. However, the news article that got posted to my wonderful phone, Taco Bell probed over possible role in outbreak of explosive diarrhea infections across the United States.
Yeah, but it's not. They're thinking that might be where it started from.
Now, hear me out. Just hear me out. As Big Tank said, and as I had said, this has been around for a very long time. This is not the first time this has happened. I think ever since COVID, things are a little bit out of hand these days, right?
Yeah.
Things get to the extreme. But I stress the but here. Because the fact that they're going after Taco Bell kind of makes this a waste of time. Again, hear me out. Hear me out. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. But isn't Taco Bell the place you go when you need to clean out your colon?
No.
Next to White Castle?
No.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
I love Taco Bell. It doesn't give me the squirts. Of course, I do have an infantry stomach too, so
True.
that might have something to do with it.
True.
But here's the thing, here's the thing. We had this outbreak a couple of years, not last year, but either the year before that or the last 2-3 years.
Yep.
We had this happen once before. And the culprit was the farm that the places were getting the lettuce from.
Right.
So if these first cases were discovered at Taco Bell, 99% chance that it's not because of Taco Bell, but because of the supplier of the lettuce to Taco Bell.
Yes.
Because that's the way it happened the other time too. Because that was when they were telling everybody, pull the lettuce, pull the lettuce off yourselves, throw away all the bagged lettuce, the bagged salads and all that stuff and everything. So,
And I remember that.
Yeah.
However,
there's always a however.
Why is it their fault? When, like you said, they should be going after the produce people.
Well, they got to find out where it started from.
Well,
and if the first case was, they're thinking this is like ground zero.
That's exactly where in Michigan, they're thinking Michigan is ground zero for this.
Yeah. So, they discover where it started from and then they figure out, okay, well, where do you get your lettuce from?
Yep.
Okay. You get it from these people and then they'll go to that farm and they'll start doing their investigations there.
Right.
But they got to find out where it started at before they can, where the sickness started at before they can go and figure out where the sickness came from.
So I did some research. Not a lot, because, looking up that type of thing on a work computer is not exactly the greatest thing to do.
Yeah, probably not.
So I did it on my phone. However, apparently this parasite can last in your system for weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And that is the least amount. There have been cases where people have had it longer. And not only that, but because it hits people so hard that they've been spending at least 2 weeks in the hospital because they can't do anything else. They're on the pot all day long.
You're into poopers.
And people are reporting they've been losing weight because they're getting dehydrated. They're getting, what is it? The waxy lips, right? Is what they call it.
That's one of them.
Bad shit. Literally.
Bunky says, I think I'm going to need a bigger truck.
You are, sir. Especially if you got to go and pump those cesspools. Holy crap.
Right.
Literally.
So I don't think that we should end the first hour on a poop story.
No, we shouldn't.
So do me a favor real quick.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Well, I got my useless knowledge.
Oh, I thought we were going to do that. Okay.
We didn't do that yet.
I know. I figured we'd do that in the world record story at the top of the hour.
Yeah, we could, but we got a lot to do in the next hour. So I want to do the world record story first because
let's that one for next week then.
Yeah. So we're going to do the useless information from the book of useless information written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. And not for nothing, I think this fits perfectly because It's Eat Your Veggies. And I believe we left off on onions soaking up sulfur from the soil. Why not lead into vegetables that need to be, washed before you eat them so you don't get a certain poop monster in your belly?
Right.
Where the oldest known vegetable is the pea. Yeah. The most popular sweet pepper is the bell pepper.
I have no problem believing that.
I'm not a big pepper person. This I did know. The heat of peppers is rated on the Scoville scale.
Yeah. How many times have we talked about that scale on this show?
A lot. The color of chili. Color of chili, not the country. The food.
Well, that's Chile.
Is no indication of its spiciness. But size usually is. The smaller the pepper, the hotter it is.
Okay.
And last but not least, pumpkins contain vitamin A and potassium.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you wash your produce before you eat it. Otherwise, you're going to get the shits. Just saying.
Unless you have an infantry stomach.
That is our useless information for this week. Right from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. You can get it wherever books are sold. I don't make a penny. But next week, we go from vegetables to Tutti Frutti.
Fresh and fruity.
Tutti Frutti. So with that, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have the world record story right off the bat, because that's how we roll. And not for nothing, hopefully the trailer park, hopefully the I Can't Believe I Read That, one or the other, depends on timing, hopefully JT's AI trailer, and if not, we're definitely going to have the dumbass of the week. You are listening and watching The Sully Show right here on Accidental Punch TV. We will be right back. Oh, yes, we will. And it's going to freeze again. Do you know why it's going to freeze again? Because it doesn't want to work. Do you know why it doesn't want to work? Because shit hit the fan. That's why. That's why it's not going to work. Can't win. I just can't win. That one keeps freezing. So we're going to do this one.
Hi, I'm Dee Wallace, and you're watching and listening to The Sully Show.
When I served, my work was critical, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't my judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
He wakes up present day. He's in the bantha pod. Not the bantha pod. Wow, holy crap.
Taking higher than recommended doses of the common over-the-counter allergy medicine, diphenhydramine.
This dick is definitely... Wow, holy crap.
I'm looking forward to this, but at the same time, I'm not.
Same what?
At the same time, I'm not.
Not only did he file a false claim, wow, holy shit.
The rogue beautician peels the buttery or the beauty batter.
That is that is art. Wow, art. What the fuck?
Off of the subject's face in one piece.
Xylophago.
VGD specializes in making your memories come to life. Memorabilia from your time in the military, law enforcement, the medical field, or maybe about your own home business. We can get you squared away. Check us out. Reach out to us at vgdshop.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/Veteran Garden Deco and hang some VGD on your wall today.
Join Chris Michaels as he climbs the high school food chain to save the class of 1985.
This is not going to be fixed overnight.
What's the plan, Chris?
I'd fuck you up in Scrabble, dude.
Know what else I'm hearing? You're selling drugs, throwing underage beer parties for fundraisers.
You know what they call people who don't use protection, right?
No, I don't.
Parents.
Voiced by some of the 80s most iconic stars.
You're gonna make a movie with that camera up your ass if you both don't get off that car now. The band isn't selling their candy almost naked.
Maybe they should.
Saturday morning cartoons are back with the all-new animated series, High School Crimes and Misdemeanors. It's always Saturday on Rad TV.
Whoa.
Police said they were called for a robbery. Wow, holy crap. You don't have any
and
problems.
That's the thing.
Oh my God, did you guys just see that? Realm.
This is what they had to say. Dear McMillian.
Yeah.
Dear McMillan 2014.
He found out I was going to be here and he was like, F word.
No.
We're never going to get there.
That's not
nice
true.
Catch. Right now, as you said, we do have Western Echo. Wecker? The hell is Wecker?
Minors removal from the Edna Mayan. Wow, holy shit.
Hi, this is Kane Hodder, better known as Jason from Friday the 13th, Victor Crowley from Hatchet. You are watching and listening to The Sully Show. Keep there or I'll kill you.
We're back. Hi. I mean, I'm back. I don't know where JT is. He's off to the side somewhere. There he is. He's back now. Hi, JT.
Hi. Sorry. We had to find a cat that was hiding.
Uh-oh. Never a good thing.
But we found her.
Come on into the chat room. Go to twitch.tv/accidental punch. You can also watch us on TikTok. If you follow us on TikTok, it's good. It's fun. We'd like to have a good time. So highly recommend joining us any way you possibly can. And we're just going to go right down into the nitty gritty here because we need to make it happen because, wow, we got a lot of stuff that we already talked about and a lot of stuff we still got to talk about because that's how we roll.
193rd live show in a row with at least one world record story in it. Cool great granddad still making waves at 95.
Dude, you know what?
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
A great granddad from New Zealand is still making waves at the grand old age of 95, surely making him one of the world's coolest granddads. He has also been verified as the oldest male water scooter. His name is Brian Murray. And in April, at the age of 94 years, 318 days after getting out on the water, and Lake Carita, Auckland.
Well,
He's been water skiing since 1955.
Damn.
Right.
That's crazy.
And even after celebrating another trip around the sun, he still loves taking part in his beloved hobby every summer. Brian has 2 kids, 6 grandkids, and 10 great-grandkids. First tried water skiing after a friend of his installed a motor on their open fiberglass boat. Let's see. Before long, Brian was competing in tournaments all over the country. He said, quote, I didn't consider it initially, but as I got older, it became a challenge and I enjoyed it so much. I just kept going. Also, the family all participated in the sport, which took us all over New Zealand for tournaments. Most people tell me that I am an inspiration to people of all ages. It encourages me to know that I am leading the way for others to keep active. He added, I like the saying, you don't stop because you're too old, you get old because you stop being active.
You know what? He's absolutely right.
I would agree. He explains, I was about 30 years old and still just a basic skier when I started in competitions and never reached a high level of skill, but was just good enough to keep winning in age group tournaments and slalom tricks and jumps. I would have loved to reach the skill level of the younger skiers of today, but age reduces the flexibility required.
Maybe just a little.
I would have to agree with him there. For now, Brian is happy leisurely hitting the waves each summer with gym sessions in the winter to stay fit enough for his favorite activity.
I like it.
So congratulations, Mr. Brian Murray, for being the oldest male water skier in the world.
Yes, without a doubt.
7 more weeks and we will hit number 200, my friends.
200.
200 live shows in a row. Ain't that some shit?
How is this possible? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this bit would have fizzled out by now, but some of that stuff that we've been doing for the world record stories, holy crap.
I tell you what, since Nikaya took over, we've been having some awesome world record stories.
I found your cat. There he is. There's the kitty cat. Kitty cat camera. Going.
I'm on the air and I'm eating. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be in that room, dude. You're going to get in trouble.
The look I just got.
Yeah, that was
I'm here.
That was the I'm going to flip you off like an Italian.
Right.
Although he does look like he's plotting.
Oh, he is. Or she is.
Looks like she's trying to get Grogu. Nope. Back to your chair. Mr. Bunky says there's one about a 93-year-old truck driver out there.
Why, they do a story about you, Bunky?
Oh, snap. That was rough.
Had to. I had no choice. Where are we going next, Sully?
That's a good question. I don't know. Do we want to go around the block? Do we want to go to the trailer park? There's a lot to do here.
Hey, you're the man in charge.
I am the man in charge, aren't I? That kind of sucks, doesn't it? You know what? Why don't we take a trip to the trailer park? How about that? That sounds like a good idea. We haven't done that in a couple of weeks. So here we go. Let's take a ride.
Accidental Punch Productions and the Sully Show proud to bring to you the trailer park. And now, enjoy 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers.
That's right. 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers where we bring Hollywood to your attention. Sometimes it's that low budget film, but sometimes it's that big budget film as well. It's amazing what can be out there. And I want to thank Big Tank for helping us out as always when it comes to the trailers. By the way, JT, you need to check that channel, the Trailer Park channel in Discord. He's he posted some AI trailers in there that you might want to take a look at as well. Because some of them I was looking at it and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, oh, JT's going to love these.
It's on in the Trailer Park channel?
Yep, in the Trailer Park channel of Discord, which, by the way, anybody who wants to be part of our Discord, it's free. It's free. I'm telling you, it's free. I would post the link. However, I don't think it's going to work because, oh, it did. Holy crap, it worked. It worked in safe mode. Yay. Yay. Well, anyway.
All right, what we got here, man?
So what we got first, I don't know about you, but I like Jason Statham.
Yeah.
I do. I like Jason Statham.
Not as much as Jackie Chan, but yeah.
Hey, listen, nobody beats Jackie Chan. All right. That's like a written rule, you know? Nobody beats Jackie Chan. However, this week we have a brand new movie starring Jason Statham called Mutiny. The title alone should tell you what the movie's about. Mutiny.
Bounty.
But you know what? I say, let's just watch it and see, shall we? Because it's going to be good. I guarantee it. We open with
Jaw's been broke. Knocked down a couple times.
Ow. Oh.
I done something new for this fight.
So violent.
That's right.
Who the fuck are you?
I have wrestled with an alligator.
By now, what it matters is we get those people to safety.
I done tussled with a whale.
Trust me.
I done handcuffed like Cold Thunder in jail. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. We need immediate emergency assistance. I'm with a man named... I need to finish this.
I'm gonna show you.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna show you.
Oh.
All of you chumps are gonna bow.
Damn.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
August 21st in theaters. Kind of love red band trailers, by the way. I'm not going to lie. It's been a really long time since I've seen a Jason Statham movie in the movie theaters.
Right.
Mostly because they're all the same. All the movies
a little bit
are
different.
I mean, you know, the stories are well, the stories are similar, but in the end, he always has to finish this. Always. Doesn't matter what it is.
We don't like to leave things unfinished.
It's true. But if you think about it, like Beekeeper and Expendables and all that, you know, like it's the same movie. Even the Meg is the same movie.
He has been kind of pigeonholed into that role.
He really has. But you know what? It works. It works. And not for nothing, it's a paycheck for him.
I was going to say, he's still making money with them, so.
Yep. Big Tank. Just no Barney Ross. Yeah, no. No Barney. Expendables 4 was just not the greatest. It just wasn't. They should never have done it. Just putting it out there. Anyway, so for me, that movie, yeah, probably gonna wait until it's on demand, you know, digital.
Yeah, me too.
You know, because at least that way, I don't have to worry about anything.
Right. I
can watch it from the comfort of my own home while the wife falls asleep. Because really, that's what happens. which is 100% true all the time. Well, this next one, where'd it go? There it is. Because we are going in order. This next one stars Lana Condor, Catherine Newton, and Tommy Rose. I honestly don't have much about this. I just know it's mostly shark related. And it's called The Devil's Mouth. So let's take a look, shall we? Why isn't it playing? Where's the audio? The audio disappeared. Yep, audio disappeared. That's weird. That's weird, yo. I don't have it muted either.
Maybe try reloading it.
I'm gonna put you on the screen and do a reload.
Audio works on my end. The
right.
audio works on my end, man. I don't know what the hell your problem is.
Yeah, it's not turning on. That's so weird. What happened? Like, it's not coming through my board at all.
You know what? There is no audio at the beginning of it.
Really?
Until, let's see, until about 15 seconds in.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I just fixed it and chose a different video. There we go. All right. The Devil's Mouth. Yay, we're having fun.
This is our last adventure together before we all
is
start
it?
our real lives. Tomorrow, Devil's Mouth for all of us.
Yay.
Hello, Swadee Krap. I will be your cave guide today. And does anyone have fear of water or of swimming?
I'm not afraid of the water, just what might be in it.
Wow.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, that's hard for you to have.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
It's dead.
Oh, all these fish are dead.
Very good.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, what's with the weird effect around the body?
Okay, we need to leave now. Shark.
I'm sorry. How is there a shark in a freshwater cave system?
That's a good question.
Shark can adapt.
This summer,
No, 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 no!
don't go in the water.
No, 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 no!
We're trapped.
No one's coming for us.
Yep, screaming
What are you doing?
makes everything better.
Trust me.
And wakes the bats up.
Da-dum,
Come and get me, mother.
da-dum. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Ooh. Oh, it's going to be on Prime.
Next week.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah. Another shark movie.
Well, yes. But you know what? It's not just another shark movie. It's a shark movie that's coming out before Shark Week.
Of course.
So,
Gotta have the
yeah.
timing.
But yes, I would have to agree with Lady Death of it being confusing, because how does a shark survive in fresh water? You know? Like it doesn't happen that way. You know?
This is the world of movies. It can happen any way they do it.
Yeah, don't get me started.
This is
You're
the world
not
of
wrong.
fantasy.
You're not wrong. You're not
I know
wrong.
I'm not.
Because let's face it, I can come up with shit just as.
If all movies had to be based in reality,
oh, it'd be horrible.
Movies would not exist.
True. Very true.
If they did, they'd be pretty shitty.
Speaking
Anyway, let's roll on.
of non-reality, let's go to the animation side of things. For we are now reaching unwanted sequel territory. Notice how I said sequel and not reboot. We'll get to that later. Because, yeah, that's a thing. But this particular one is the third installment to the Angry Birds movie. Let's take a look.
Let's do this. Name one bird cooler than your dad.
LaSwan James, Hendaya, Michael Beek Jordan, Timothy Qualamay,
I said
Bad
one.
Birdie, Tate McCraven, Owlix Earl, Ryan Gosling.
I'm a professional full-time parent. It's my new job.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Came to say goodnight to the best daughter in the world.
Oh, what? No way.
Yes way.
That is so wild.
Really?
Hold on. My dad's mumbling something in the doorway. Dad, do you need something? I'm on the phone. Oh my gosh. You guys I love you too, Dad. Video chat.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mom. Whoa, time to call in the bomb squad. Oh, yeah. You guys got this, right? I've got a situation here. Everything going okay out there?
We need a new diaper.
I don't know where the diapers are. No. Oh, it's like the Bellagio fountain.
The Bellagio fountain.
Did a red say no soda?
Oh, no. Why are you doing that? Is that normal?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Run off, people!
Call 911 or an exorcist!
Call 911. Love it.
Yep.
It takes 90 seconds for this NASA and
It does. It takes 90 seconds. I have no idea what the hell they mean on that one.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Angry
We'll definitely
Birds
watch it.
3 coming out in December, just in time for the holidays. I have a feeling, and don't get me wrong, it's going to be good for the kids, 100%. Hands down. I'll watch it, but not in the theater. It's coming out at the wrong time.
Unless your daughter decides she wants to see it.
No, she'll see it, but she hasn't seen any of the others in the movies. So,
well, you got 6 months to show them to her.
But here's the problem. It is coming out at the wrong time. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to come out on December 23rd. December 23rd.
It's just my Christmas present to you kids. We're going to see this movie.
However, Avengers Doomsday is coming out the week before.
Yeah, and
it's going to get crushed. For a kid's movie, it's going to get crushed. And I understand where they're going with this. They want to do competition. Wrong month to do it.
Yeah.
Just
in your opinion.
I'm just putting it out there. Wrong month to do it. Because you're going up against a very highly anticipated film a week after it's released.
I think my trailer would, stand up to Doomsday pretty good.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
Well, tell us about your trailer before we, do our thing.
I have 2 simple words for you. Live action.
Live action. Okay. It's AI, so I'm going to go with a grain of salt with this one. Okay. Just because it's AI. However, these days I'm not a big fan of animated movies becoming live action because they suck.
Well, Sully, that streak is going to continue.
Oh,
hit play.
Boy, all right. Hit and play. Oh, no, not Hotel Transylvania.
When my wife was taken from me by humans, I made a promise. My daughter would never know that fear.
Okay, I have an issue now. Don't get me wrong. The voice sounds like Keanu Reeves. Not like the last time when we had AI with Keanu Reeves' voice. That was horrible. But why isn't it Adam Sandler?
Because they didn't want Adam Sandler?
But Adam Sandler's his original voice. I'm just saying.
Sully, how many live action have actually had the actual person that voiced the voice is actually the person on the movie? Anyway, we don't have time for all the bull.
That's a rabbit hole.
Let's continue.
So I built this place, Hotel Transylvania.
Dad thinks I don't know anything about the world because I've never left the hotel.
A refuge where monsters could be themselves without torches and pitchforks. For 118 years, I kept Mavis safe within these walls. Then this backpacker stumbles through my front door with his ridiculous hair and his cool attitude.
And I accidentally found a hotel full of actual monsters, like real ones. But then I met his daughter, Mavis.
Oh, so
I taught her that humans are dangerous,
Pause it for a second.
unpredictable.
I was so
Go back to where she's coming down the staircase.
And his hair color is different?
Yes, the hair color.
I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't want to get yelled at.
I just noticed that one. There it's black, and the next scene it's red.
Yeah. Let's go on.
Let's continue.
Like real ones. But then I met his daughter, Mavis.
I taught her that humans are dangerous.
I mean, his hair's different color here too.
Yep.
Unpredictable, evil. Now my daughter looks at him like he hung the moon, a human. In my hotel, near my daughter, I have protected her from the world her entire life. I will not lose her to some boy with a backpack and a smile over my...
Keanu Reeves acts so much better than this, by the way. Just saying.
Undead body.
Then I met Johnny. He's seen everything I've only imagined. Hawaii, Paris, the Bermuda Triangle.
She didn't even say it right.
He He doesn't look at me like I'm Count Dracula's sheltered daughter. He looks at me like I'm me. Dad says humans are monsters, but Johnny is kind and funny and makes me feel something I've never felt before. Dad calls it dangerous. I call it,
horny.
a zing.
And it doesn't even sound like Emma Stone.
Well, and the one scene where they're sitting on the steps.
Yes.
Her eyes look like the anime eyes.
Right?
They're just huge.
They were huge. Let me see if I can find that.
105.
Yep. Yeah, here you go. This is what we're referring to. Look how big those eyes are. And the worst part is they're not looking at each other.
Mm-mm. No, she's staring off into freaking somewhere else, and Tom Holland's looking at her like, yeah, I'd like to get you in my web.
Right?
So there you go, Sully. The live actions continue their streak of sucking.
They really are just a disappointment. You know, they really are.
But I mean, the last couple that I've done have been really good, so I figured I wanted to do a really bad one.
Well, you know what? It's your choice. It's your bit.
And I figured that could definitely fit the bill of a bad one.
Agreed. That,
You're
my
welcome.
friends, is this week's Trailer Park. If you have a trailer, make sure you send it to us by posting it in our Trailer Park Discord channel. It's free to sign up for, by the way, and you can link your Twitch account right to it, and you can converse and hang out and play games and do all sorts of things behind the scenes every day. I play Wordle. No one else plays. I play. I get lonely. Just saying.
That's why you play with yourself.
I do.
Yeah. That didn't sound right.
Anyway, now that is all said and done, let us move on to another wonderful thing. Whoop. The hell something just happened to my Discord. You disappeared.
I'm still here.
You are still there, but like my whole Discord like rebooted for some reason. It's very weird. Weird. Very weird. But anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to be doing this. And of course it's going to freeze. You know why it's going to freeze? Because I got to do something with it. That's why it's going to freeze.
You are having a day.
I really am. I don't like it. Let's try again.
The Sully effect has definitely been in full effect tonight.
It really has. I think I'm going to have to update the computer before I go upstairs. Something's wrong. Anyway, let's do this. It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That. That's right. Time for I Can't Believe I Read That, where we take 5 news articles and we sum them up to let you know what exactly is happening on page 72 of the old school newspaper. That's right. It's wonderful. You have a contender that you want to send to us, by all means, you can do so by posting the link in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. And this first one, oh boy. We're going to Kentucky. Not just any place in Kentucky. No. We're going to a Ford truck plant.
Okay.
Now, before I get into the story, I am a person that believes that if you're having any type of medical issue, doesn't matter what it is, that you should be able to get the help that you need without any consequences. Fair assumption, right? However, in this case, a Ford employee was fired for stealing a $1.95 cookie. However, the problem is that this employee's blood sugar dropped to 60.
He was in the throes of an emergency.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure he would probably have more than willingly paid the $2.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
He walked into the break room. His name is Kurt Kroms, by the way. Blood sugar dropped to 60 during his overnight shift. Swiped his card for a $1.95 pack of grandma's chocolate chip cookies. Makes sense. It's got sugar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get it all back into your system. The screen flashed red and he swiped again. No green check mark whatsoever. No rejection either. And he figured it went through and went back to work. 1 week later, Ford fired him. He was told surveillance footage from the Aramark self-checkout caught him with his hand in the cookie jar. After 11 years of repairing robots and automated equipment, he was escorted from the building. Crom checked his bank records and found the $1.95 charge was, in fact, there. Time-stamped and all. Emailed the screenshots to Ford's labor executives. The company demanded a notarized bank statement. He supplied it. Wait a minute. He supplied it. Ford reinstated him with $33,000 in back pay and invited him to return. $33,000 in back pay.
You make good money. I'll say this. At least Ford did the right thing. I mean, the demanding of a notarized bank statement.
That's bullshit
I think is a little going overboard.
Yeah.
But at least they did the right thing. And when they saw that they were wrong, they righted it.
Yes.
Now, if you just said they brought him back in, but at beginner's wages, then I would have been pissed.
Yes.
But since they brought him back in, full pay, paid him his back due or back pay from the time that he should have been working anyway.
Well,
I'm okay with it.
There's more to it.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
It's time.
Whoops. That's not supposed to happen. Oh. That's supposed to happen. There we go. He declined. He
Really?
said no. And I quote, I emotionally couldn't go back. Most companies would just ask you to pay for the cookie.
Yeah. I can see where he's coming. I mean, the total breach of confidence.
Absolutely.
I could definitely see where he's coming from. I mean,
absolutely.
I hope he had something lined up somewhere else already, but you know.
Now, according to this post, Ford declined to discuss the case individually, but did tell the Post that there are times when we look into things and realize it could have been handled differently. When that happens, we try to rectify it. You know what? At least they admitted their mistake.
Mm-hmm.
They did. They admitted the mistake. And kudos. Kudos. Now, that's not to say that if people are stealing food from companies when they're not supposed to be, that's bad.
Yep.
Especially repeat offenders.
Right.
But here you have somebody who has proof that it got paid for, but they fired him anyway. You know, it took a week. In a week, they could have said, hey, listen, we got you on camera showing that you didn't pay for this. I bet you he could have brought up his app right on his phone. I did pay for it. Here it is. Problem solved right there. Would never have fired him. Nothing. They would have questioned him. They would have asked him what happened. You know, was it on our end? Was it on the kiosk's end? Could have been avoided. 100%. To me, that's an area where human resources needs to change some things. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
Well, they need to check themselves before they wreck themselves like they did this time.
Also true. Where are we heading to next, sir?
Well, we are headed to a national forest.
Oh, no. Did somebody get impaled again?
No. We're actually heading to Arizona's Tonto National Forest.
Oh, okay.
Where a man was found amid 1,000 pounds of trash.
That's a lot of garbage.
In a national forest where he informed them that he lived on parkland for 8 years.
What?
Yep. Man amassed around 1,000 pounds of trash at a campsite in Arizona's Tonto National Forest where he told police he'd been living for 8 years.
All right.
Mark Aaron Gatz pled guilty Monday to violating fire restrictions and unlawful residential use of a federal forest as part of a plea agreement. Under a judgment filed on Tuesday, he was sentenced to 3 months of probation and ordered to pay $20 in criminal penalties, avoiding restitution of up to $5,000 to the U.S. Forest Service. And he agreed to avoid visiting national forests in Arizona and using cannabis.
Oh, well, I mean...
Well, yeah, God knows, we got to get the no cannabis use in there.
You know?
His lawyer did not immediately respond to requests for comment Tuesday night, and Assistant U.S. Attorney for the District of Arizona did not immediately respond to a request for information either. Gatz was arrested on June 25th and ordered held for trial. He was initially charged with building illegal fires, overstaying time limits for camping, you'd think.
Just a little bit.
Leaving trash in unsanitary conditions and related counts as part of an 18-count federal indictment.
Woo! That's a lot.
Quote, defendant has been living illegally on the USFS lands and has violated fire restrictions despite prior warnings and citations for doing so.
Makes sense.
Well, then how the hell did they not know that he'd been there for 8 years if they'd cited him previously?
Right.
In a probable cause statement for an arrest warrant, U.S. Forest Service officers wrote that they'd come into contact with Gatz last year and this year.
Oh, well, there you go. He avoided them. Smart man.
No, that they had come into contact with him.
Right. So the rest of the
last
time.
year and this year.
Yeah, the rest of the time he avoided them.
Well,
good for him.
We don't know that for sure. Gatz compiled a collection of refuse, including tires, plastic bags, trash bags, aluminum cans, and other items of trash at a campsite he occupied for 2 years as of May.
Woo!
The campfire was located inside an illegal structure that was built with stone for cooking food.
All right.
In May 2025, federal officers warned Gatz to clean up the trash and leave the campsite within 2 weeks. According to the statements, campers are limited to 14 days in Tonto National Park, which is at the western edge and is about 28 miles east-northeast of Phoenix. By the time he was arrested this June, Gatz had lived in the forest a total of about 8 years.
That's a lot of time.
By then, he had amassed 6 federal warrants, and officers noted that he had been warned before about building campfires amid weather and other restrictions.
Yeah.
Talk about living off the land.
Right.
He ain't got to worry about no social media shit.
That's off the grid times 10.
Right.
Holy crap.
Sometimes I wish I could join him. Where are we heading next, sir?
Well, we're going to Florida.
Your favorite state.
And I have to say it that way because it involves an older gentleman. 75-year-old man tries to make himself the center of attention. You know, most 75-year-olds will be like, go away. Leave me alone.
Right.
However, this guy was at a pet store and pepper sprayed his family who ignored him.
Oh, jeez.
Man allegedly pepper sprayed a family at a pet store after he made an inappropriate comment when they refused to pet his dog. You can't make people pet your dog. Just saying. It's not good. Marshall Avener stands accused of aggravated battery and child abuse. Walked up to several kids and asked if they wanted to pet his dog. When they ignored him, he made an inappropriate comment, asking them if they wanted to pet him instead.
Oh, jeez.
Does that remind you of a certain cartoon character?
Pepe Le Pew?
No. A neighbor. A neighbor of the Griffins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Come on and play.
Giggity, giggity, goo.
However, the children's father confronted Avener and the family began to walk away. Witness said Avener allegedly tried to touch a child from another family, which sparked an argument with several people. Avener took a bottle of pepper spray and recklessly deployed it, cops said. 6 people, including children, were all hit by the pepper spray. Police responded to the scene and later tracked down Avener at his home, and he was arrested. After receiving his Miranda rights, Avener allegedly said he used the pepper spray because one of the men was chasing him out of the store. He told cops he did not know why he made the inappropriate comment and denied touching any children. Avener accused the victims of lying about his actions. I have a solution. Roll the videotape. Most stores today, even mom and pops,
most stores have surveillance.
Have security surveillance cameras.
But not all of them have audio.
True.
So if it didn't have audio, how are you going to know what he said?
But you can notice actions in said videos. Just saying. Where to now, sir?
Well, since we were just in the wang of the United States.
Oh, we going to the armpit now?
No, we're going to the ass.
Oh, no.
Yes, all the way west to California.
Ugh.
I'm not even going to read the title of this article. I'm just going to read the article.
Sounds good.
2 California teens went to the house of a girl that they had been bullying and threw a firework into the home, setting a baby nursery ablaze less than 2 weeks before the girl's family was due to bring home a baby.
Oh, no.
Yep. They had everything ready, a GoFundMe says about parents Anthony Sedina and Leslie Morgan, who told local CBS affiliate KOVR that the girls responsible for the firework attack had been bullying and trying to fight their daughter. Quote, the nursery was set up and they were excited to bring baby Noah home. Everything they had prepared for their newborn was destroyed. The family's home, located in the 7700 block of Beerston Street in the Sacramento suburb of Citrus Heights, was targeted on June 30th. The girls, who are underage, were allegedly caught on security video lighting a firecracker and tossing it into the residence.
Busted!
Sedina was the only person home at the time. He was playing video games and reported seeing smoke coming from the nursery after Morgan called and told him she spotted the fire on their home's security cameras.
See, even homes have security cameras these days.
The whole baby's room is torched. It's done. All the rooms in the house are covered in soot. Everything. It was devastating, Morgan told KOVR. I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to do something like that. It was very shocking to me. Seeing someone actually do that to someone's house, they saw it was a baby's room, just to see that these girls don't care about anything. It's unbelievable, honestly, that they would do something like that. Our family forgives these girls because that's what we do. We're not holding a grudge against them, but I do hope that something happens to change their perspective. We just hope they learn their lesson from this.
Did they, though? Did they?
Only if they spend some time in jail.
I think they should.
Arson, attempted arson.
I think they should. That's
improper use of an explosive device.
That's just me.
That's a good charge.
I feel that kids today need to experience this stuff.
They need to get the shit whipped out of them is what they need.
Also true, but now these days you can't do that. You just can't. It's not allowed. You see? Next up, back to Florida.
Not just Florida, but one of Florida's favorite restaurants.
If you'll notice, there are two people on the screen. One of them is the man in question.
Looks like Bubba Wallace.
And the other person is a 19-year-old.
God.
Now, at first, you're probably thinking, well, what did this 19-year-old do to that guy? Nothing. If we reverse the roles, however...
I was going to say, so what did that guy do to the 19-year-old?
Lawrence Donald wanted Waffle House. And he wanted to get waffles from there. And was allegedly drunk and high when he fatally rear-ended Mark Fraley Jr.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So this guy here, bad. Put red X on his face. This kid here, minding his own business at the age of 19 and was fatally rear-ended because this guy here, the bad guy, drunk,
wanted Waffle House
and high, and wanted Waffle House.
See, the munchies can get you killed.
Really can. Really can.
That's sad. That is freaking sad.
Lawrence Donald is 38 and he was charged with DUI manslaughter. Whew.
Twice the kid's age.
Ooh. This happened on May 2nd when he was driving his Toyota Camry from a strip club to a Waffle House in Jacksonville. According to the arrest report reviewed by lawandcrime.com, Donald told police he missed the Waffle House and turned around. While reversing course, he allegedly rear-ended Fraley's Toyota Solara so hard that it slammed into a utility pole. And unfortunately, Fraley was pronounced dead at the scene. That's more than just a U-turn. Because the force that he had to have hit him with to send him into a utility pole and unfortunately take his life, he had to at least been doing 70 to 80 miles per hour for that U-turn to miss it. At least. Police said Fraley was stopped at a red light at an intersection when he was hit. He was stopped. His foot was on the brake. However, Donald said that he allegedly saw the car, but the car's lights were not on. Yeah, dude, you're drunk. Nope. Sorry, you were seeing double. You were
probably just wasn't seeing.
You were seeing double with the munchies, which also means you probably saw the car and thought, "Hey, it's a Big Mac." Obviously, this guy failed the sobriety test. 0.083. And methamphetamine and MDMA in his system. Dude, your life is over.
Yep.
Just letting you know now, your life is over. Okay? That, my friends, is this week's I Can't Believe I Read That. If you have an article or video where you say to yourself, I can't believe I just read that, or I can't believe I just watched that, send it on over to us in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. And now comes one of my favorite parts, because yay, it needs to happen. It's time for this.
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. You dumbasses? 300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
Yes! It is the one that got through. It is now time for the Dumbass of the Week, where we take that one special person from the good old interwebs and we bring them to your attention, because you need to know exactly what they did. And these are the people that are not supposed to breed. Don't use
we hope don't.
Well, that's true. They really shouldn't. They should get like either, you know what? They should probably just get castrated. That'll solve all the problems. These are the people that are the reason we have warnings on things. All right. And this week, it's been a while, but we are back in Florida for the Dumbass of the Week this week. JT's already shaking his head, by the way. He has absolutely no words for this.
I have words. I just can't say them.
Well, I mean, you could. We do have...
yeah, we'd empty the swear jar and go in debt.
Yeah, I don't want to do that because we just got that stuff in the swear jar. Let's not use it all in one shot. However...
Wow.
Yeah. Wait until people are going to be like, well, what is he talking about? Well, first I'm going to show you a picture.
I was going to say, they'll get that just from the picture.
The picture is a doozy.
Picture's worth 1,000 words.
There's the doozy right there. Now, for those that are watching, what do you think is happening in this picture?
If you were to see this on Facebook and it said, caption this picture, what would your caption be?
What would it be? And it can be very creative. Well, while you're all doing that, this guy right there in the picture was arrested on July 7th. Bless you. Good thing you didn't hit your face on the microphone.
And actually, I was just clearing my throat.
The reason that he was arrested is because he set fire to a restaurant using a flaming propane tank. And, because there's more, threatening people with knives.
If the fire don't get you, the fillet knife will.
This happened at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Who wakes up at that time and says, you know what's going to be a great idea? Taking a flaming propane tank to a restaurant.
The guy that wanted Waffle House but didn't ride with his buddy?
True. Well, just before 9 a.m., reports of an assault was in progress at a restaurant on West Waters Avenue. Finding the building filled with smoke and flames upon arrival. Yep, you heard it right, folks. Well, it turns out that picture that I just had was Rubiel Macio Castillo, 53. He was inside the restaurant holding 2 knives and refusing to surrender, despite repeated commands to drop the weapons. Surveillance video captured a man, later identified as Castillo, carrying a burning propane tank inside the business. But that's not all, because a second propane tank was located right outside the building. He had a plan, and that was to make this restaurant his little s'more bitch.
This guy had a death wish.
Well, yeah, especially since he cut the gas line to the grill, grabbed the propane tank, and charged at the others in the restaurant. A woman who tried to intervene was reportedly cut on the wrist, and the good thing is deputies were able to get him out of the building before fire crews took everything out. Not only is he in custody, but he faces first-degree arson of an occupied structure and several other charges connected to the incident. Most likely assault, possibly attempted murder. The list goes on.
Read the next line.
Now, authorities believe that the incident stemmed from a domestic dispute between himself and his wife. And Castillo, at the time, remained in custody. What I love about this is that it's still under an investigation and additional charges may be followed. He just wanted to be Pyro from the X-Men, that's all.
Well, I mean, they also, the other tank that they found, the other propane tank that they found outside was on fire too.
Burn it to the ground.
From the inside and out.
Yikes. That's the crazy part. That is the crazy part, folks. That, my friends, is this week's Dumbass of the Week. That's right. Have a contender? Send it to us, accidentalpunch@gmail.com, or post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. We gotta go. I will say this. I missed having my Stream Deck operating at full force today because I have everything push of a button. But maybe that'll get my ass in gear to actually fix things.
It's nice to do things old school sometimes.
Right. So in the meantime, JT, go for it, sir.
All right, you can follow me, JT, a couple of different places. If you'd like to follow the music on Facebook, do a search for the JT Hollis fan page. For the woodworking on Facebook, do a search for Veteran Garden Deco, or on the interwebs, you can check us out at vgdshop.com.
That's right. And of course, you can follow me on all of the social media networks that are out there. I mean, after all, why not? We're on TikTok, The Sully Show, X, The Sully Show, Accidental Punch, we're there. Facebook, same thing, facebook.com/The Sully Show, facebook.com/Accidental Punch. Can't miss us. We're also on Kick, YouTube at Accidental Punch. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to be notified every single time that we go live, and join us for some fun. You can also join us in our Discord channel outside of the show. It's free to do, so please, by all means, come on in and have some fun with us. We are live every Tuesday between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern right here on Accidental Punch TV. Hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
You're listening to The Sully Show. They got the mustard.
You, hey man, you know what? If you wanted your hash browns well done, you didn't have to try and do them with yourself with a propane tank.
Well, my friends, it is now time for us to say goodbye. We don't want to, but we have to.
It is and goodbye.
I know. It's crazy. Craziness, I tell you. Craziness. We're going to do a raid. I'm looking to see who's on. I can tell you that Viking Brewer is not on. I'm a little bummed. This is like 2-3 weeks in a row that he hasn't been on, that we couldn't go over and say hi to him.
Right.
But my man MD14 is on, and he is playing Doom. So let's go say hi to him. And I promise everything will be working for next week. I don't know why things hit the fan this week, but they did. So let's rock and roll. We're going to say hi to MD. He's playing Doom Dark Ages. Have a great night, everybody. And oh, by the way, in about a week or two, I'm waiting on certain things to happen. JT and I will have a special edition of 2 Ewoks in the Park coming out. So keep an eye out on it, especially if you've already seen The Mandalorian and Grogu, because we are going to do an hour review of that film. What we liked, what we didn't like, and it's going to be awesome. Just saying. So let's get to it. The raid begins now. Have a great week, everybody. For JT the Redneck, there he is. Can't miss him. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on Accidental Punch TV. Have a great night, peoples, because the show is over.